All right then. Jesus Christ, I've watched Return to Silent Hill. Oh, good God. That was like an hour and 40 minutes of my life I will never get back. And it was painful. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. This is one of those things. This is one of the probably the quintessential example, the prime example, the best example possible of how like a like for like adaptation from a game just doesn't work. Not always. Not always. Sometimes it does. This, Jesus, honestly, this was so bad. This was terrible. And the thing is, not necessarily the budget that made it bad. The budget was small. Okay? The budget was small. And some of the VFX were garbage. Terrible VFX. But then, you know, you're pairing not great VFX with just the worst dialogue ever. The worst writing ever. And then it just completely falls apart, doesn't it, as a result of that. It was really bad. This was really bad. It was terrible. Like, it was god awful. Really, 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 really bad. This is Christoph Gans? Gahn? I don't know how to say his name. Let's have a look, shall we? I'm so glad I didn't pay to watch this. Christoph Gahn. What a shame, man. The thing is, I watched one or two of the trailers and I was like, you know what? I mean, it looks like it should, right? It looks like it should. And I don't mind some bad VFX. Like, I don't mind bad VFX. Like, if the budget's small, I don't mind bad VFX. But what I do mind is terrible writing, terrible dialogue. Because you can only suspend disbelief for so long. And then it's just, you're asking me to believe way too much. And that's the thing. I can look at something and go, well, this is low budget. The VFX aren't great. Fine. I'll suspend my disbelief and deal with the VFX. As long as there's great dialogue which carries everything along nicely. Or good writing. Or good cinematography. This was dog shit. Pretty much straight the way through. And you know what? You know what's worse? Is it's boring. It's boring. That's one of the worst things you can be as a movie. Boring. It was, I'll say it again, boring. God. I really did not like this. I really did not like this. I don't know why they got this made. I don't know why. It's so incoherent. It's so incoherent. Now, again, remember, when you play Silent Hill, it makes a lot more sense. You're on the journey, right? This is, in effect, as if you're watching a bunch of cutscenes. Basically, right? You're not really on the journey with the character. Oh, God, it's bad. It's just fucking dialogue. Oh, I don't even know how to describe it. This may be one of the worst movies of the year. I think that's fair to say. I think that's definitely fair to say. This may be, I mean, we're what, 25th of January at the time of recording this? This may turn out to be one of the worst films of this year. The acting is terrible. The writing is terrible. The cinematography is fine, but nothing special. You know the nurses? Those crazy nurses? Yeah, we've all seen them pop up. Well, we may not have all seen them, but there's relatively good cosplays of these nurses. Nah. Look worse than cosplay. Look worse than cosplay. How does this look worse than the Silent Hill with Sean Bean in it? I mean, that's... Again, I don't mind the VFX so much. It's not about the VFX. It's not about the VFX. They're bad, don't get me wrong, but it's not all about that. I don't understand. Whoa. I don't think this is going to please anyone. Like, broadly speaking, obviously. I think those people that played the game, it'll deviate a little bit from the game, so you'll be annoyed. And then those people that haven't played the game will be watching this going, it doesn't make any sense anyway. It is very incoherent. It's very incoherent. I mean, realistically, it is about trauma. And you get that at the end. You're like, oh yeah, okay, well, it's about trauma. I mean, if you know anything about the story, like, you do know this regardless. So it is about trauma. Fine. Should be a little bit more, you know, when you're adapting something that will sort of tease that out during, you know, the first, at least by the second act. Get some semblance of that, of where it's going by the second act. This was just dog shit. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else I can say about it, really. Most people will focus on the VFX. And as I said, you can overlook VFX when there's other things which hold everything together nicely. This was genuinely just terrible from the outset. It's bad. It's all kinds of bad. Not good. Not good. Not good at all, in fact. Genuinely terrible. So, I don't have much else really to say on this. Don't watch it. Definitely don't waste your time and money watching it. If by any chance you are, I don't know, like insanely out of your mind high or something, maybe illegal, you know, watch it online. It doesn't cost you anything, I guess. But I can't recommend it. I can't recommend it at all. Genuinely, probably the worst movie of the year. But we'll see, because I mean there might be others that will contend with it, so we'll see. But this was garbage. This was genuinely garbage.